Recording, please.
Arkenstone, go.
We're running?
Yeah.
Welcome to Forsaken Throne session, whatever we're at.
24.
I know. Oh, thank you.
What is
keep
the
track.
stuff? I forgot.
The Hobbit.
Something I made up that they stole and used for the
The
Hobbit.
heart of the mountain.
It's a
Oh
tribute.
yeah, it's from The Hobbit. I forgot.
They tributed
In the
in it.
movies.
Yeah, but it's been so long, and there were so many elves. And so many
Arkenstone's not,
hobbits.
it's not even in the books.
Welcome to Forsaken Throne, everybody!
Yes, we're trying to
Yeah, Jake.
get started.
Sometimes we play tabletop games.
Before we move on to what happened before, as it was, since the players have, the PCs have known the city for quite a while, many new locations have been added to the map, which your characters might have heard of over their times here. At least every district has at least one new location, if not more. About 40 in total extra have been added. Anyway, who wants to do the recap?
God, so many things.
Not a great deal happened, really.
I think Jonas should do it.
It was Jonas' session, admittedly.
It was his session.
Last time, there was a lot of Raphael. He went to and won the big tournament thing that the city held, and there was much to rejoice. He pretty handily beat everyone going through there. It's kind of surprised that the Spitting Dwarf, the ruling champion, was beaten by a gnome or a halfling.
Yeah, the trickster halfling, it seems.
Yep. And in the final match, Raphael fought the now Lord General and won. It was kind of close, but he did. And then we proceeded to have celebrations for like a day, and then we got invited to the Empress because she was like, "You should probably come to dinner because we're gonna have a talk." And we ate some dinner, and then she, like all the time, she has like a black box next to her, and then after we eaten dinner, she basically says, "Well, let's talk about all the shit that you asked me about before." She lit a candle of truth to put herself into a sort of truth, and then she basically told the story of how she became Empress. It was basically this: the old emperor and his elven queen were supposedly happily married, but the empress found out that the queen was up to no good. Mainly, she was embezzling a lot of state funds for something private. She sent a lot of money back to her people, and it just disappeared away into whatever hole they dug. So she did that. Not the best thing to do for a queen, maybe, but not the worst. What was worse, though, was that apparently the queen was a real sneaky snake and smiled and was very polite to everyone, so everyone liked her. But in reality, she plotted to kill off a lot of the imperial family, and the empress found out that the queen had been doing so for quite a while. Most specifically, the empress came upon the trail of two of where's the family tree?
Two of her cousins.
Two of her cousins were for all intents and purposes, murdered by the queen when she sold them out to pirates. So pirates basically assailed their ship, killed them off, and sunk it. They were never recovered. And at that point, the empress was like, "Well, I need to do something because she is kind of rampaging all over the place." So the empress decided to hire assassins to try to take her out. She spent quite a lot of money on that. So the assassins go after the queen. Something goes wrong. The assassins of the empress run into the assassins of the queen and her fanatical loyalist troops, and a huge battle takes place inside the imperial palace, which starts burning. And in the conflagration, in the chaos, everything goes to shit. The queen dies, the emperor dies, and the Colroon gets hideously maimed and burned, and William disappears. He is presumed dead. He just disappears into the fire. And then, with the imperial family completely wiped out, the empress basically stands there and is like, "Well, God fucking damn it." And everyone's like, well, you're the only one left now, so we gotta put you on the throne. And she's like, okay. And yeah, and that's how she came to power.
Once again, as a reminder, she did this while under a voluntary zone of truth.
Yeah, she has told us this under a Zone of Truth. So for all intents and purposes, she believes this is true. Yeah, and that's basically where we ended. We were all stunned, just sitting, like, just trying to digest all of this information, because she has certainly come clean a whole lot for us. Basically, put her cards on the table and, like, yeah, what are we going to do from now on? Like, what do you think we should do? Now you know, and that's kind of where we are.
Well, I have 2 things I'm gonna do, which none of them has anything to do with her. So no one will go, don't kill her. First of all, I can try and have a talk with her brother. See what he knows, if he knows anything.
That's the old emperor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And after that, so he's gonna have a talk with her god.
All right.
Okay, I am gonna see if I can contact your brother, Empress. So do not be alarmed. Don't open the box. Basically.
Unless you plan to attack me, I have no interest in opening this box.
So he points to a tabard.
Then we're at an agreement, aren't we?
She's always well known as a pacifist.
You know what? Myself would have said duh, but Zoe wouldn't do that.
Shut up, bitch, I know it.
Shut up, bitch.
Look at my tabard, girl.
You know that, you know what? It's actually Bender who says that in a Futurama episode, and I always wanted to say it. And when you gave me the opportunity, I was like, "Fuck yes! Shut up, bitch! I know it."
Yep. It's a good episode. It's when he goes into his pimping scheme.
Nice to call people bitch.
Well, while we let Zoe perform her spells, Raphael, if you wish, points over to the corner, a cabinet in the corner, throws you a key. There's some wine in there if you want it.
All right, sure. Raphael takes the key.
Feel free to serve to everyone.
Sure, Raphael.
He's remaining quiet, as he's done this entire time. Thinking, brooding, calculating.
I don't feel safe next to her.
You can swap seats with Bollard.
I think you're
I don't feel
safe next to her.
We'll keep you safe. If she attacks us, she dies as well.
Yeah, if she attacks us, it's gonna go down. Like it's.
Yeah.
So we will sit next.
Yeah, actually, we should probably sit close.
See, there's a 10 reach.
I have.
Raphael.
It's been so long. Do you want me to do the roll, or will you do the roll?
I can do the roll. With ancestral communion.
I'm so scared.
How this
It's just a commune. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Is there any particular topic you wish to commune about? From my knowledge.
Yeah, I want.
What is the primary question here?
The primary question to her brother, the late emperor, is what he knows of his wife's involvement with the enemy, in quotes.
illicit activities.
Yeah.
Basically, does he know anything about the Queen doing anything like this?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of need a link, something that could link her to being something bad, because the Empress, like, she says it and she believes it's true, but so many other people have a great memory of her being awesome.
That's certainly true. The thing is, though, at the end of it.
But what does he have to lose when he's dead? Everything happened, so he might as well be honest with me.
Yeah, but if he knows.
Okay, you do. You commune away. I'm not going to go through like the full conversation because we don't necessarily need to. But as you commune away and you kind of talk and get some answers, you come to the conclusion he does not know really about any of this. He does note that he did occasionally find bits of his accountancy logs that didn't seem to add up, apparently according to his treasurer. But Like there was just money missing, which he didn't know where it went, but it didn't really concern him too much.
Oh, what a great emperor.
Did he know of the assassins that his wife had?
What assassins?
Are you saying that, or is he?
That's basically his response.
That was my thought as well.
Okay. Does he know who pulled Karun out of the fire?
No, he was dead at the time.
Oh, well, you don't know. I was pretty dead.
Sassy guy.
I was
I
dead.
was in the process of melting. So...
It's a pretty valid response, Mr. Lee.
Is there anything you want to ask the Emperor?
I don't, because if she really is the snake that she's been said to be, he wouldn't know and nobody else would know. We need someone who would not have been fooled or had not been foolable at the time.
Yeah, but...
like, ask your god. That I would be much... Like, Laurel
Yeah, but...
doesn't really...
Well, I just wanted to see if he knew anything.
Yeah.
Well, so I will stop the call. And she'll look to the group. I will consult my god. And she pulls out some incense and holy water. And starts to pray.
Crosses his arms.
Okay, you are praying. Are you casting any particular spell? Most notably,
Commune.
very well.
The thing is, though, the Empress believes this.
Yes.
Even if it's true or not, she believes this. She believes she's telling us the truth, and at this point, it's sorta all that matters, right?
Not to me.
Sure, but
I know, finding out what really happened, it would be
it would be really good. I agree.
good.
Yeah.
Very well. Tyne?
And at this moment, we can't really speak openly because she's here. I'm ready to leave and be like, yeah, it's okay, Empress.
So the party is what, level 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so the party is level 10. Tyne? This is question 1 of 10. You may ask yes or no questions of your god.
Was the queen conspiring against the throne?
Yes.
That makes me sad. So he looks to the group. Do you have a question?
I don't think you can during commune.
Well, it's assumed you'd probably gather the questions beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura would have wanted to know if what the Empress believes is true in the way that she has told it to us. Like, she's not lying, probably.
But is what happened true?
Yeah. Is it as she says, or has she been deceived?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
You'll get 2-word answer here, actually. Mostly true.
So she's been some of what she thinks isn't true.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right, that would be great if you could get
no,
elaboration.
what she said is mostly true, but to her it's true. So she's being deceived.
Yeah,
in some,
she's been deceived in some way. Something is not adding up.
because there was this whole candle zone of truth.
Is whatever witch's name is involved?
Who?
Is Selma involved?
Witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your answer to that will be... Let me have a look. You will get an answer of... No.
Oh, well, at least that's something.
The only one I believe then would have a possibility to actively deceive the Empress would either be the king, but he seemed to know nothing when we talked to him, or the spy master, because the spy master was friends with the Empress at this point.
Does the spy master conspire against the Empress?
No.
Rather, it's rather the spy master.
It was a different spy master that back then.
No, but the Empress the current spy master is a friend of the Empress. The old spy master died in the fire, I think.
Yeah. So did the old spy master? Did the new spy master help the Empress?
No, I mean, if we go that far back, we don't know who was in power back then. It could be there was an awesome sorcerer dude who did shit. we can't really. We could ask if she was magically deceived, or I mean, she could just be wrong about something. Like she has a conclusion that isn't correctly concluded.
Certainly.
So like,
was she-
word it in a yes or no way, please.
Was the Empress under has magical influences made the Empress understand things in a way that is not exact and correct?
For this situation?
in regards to
Yeah.
In regards to what she has spoken.
No.
All right. So she has drawn some wrong conclusions somewhere, which could really be anything. It's mostly true.
It's mostly true.
So we can probably it might be like that the assassins maybe had planned this all along, and they were just like looking for her to give them a way in, and they manipulated her to do that or something. Like, I mean, those assassins are like the best ones you could get.
Yes.
Somehow.
But the queen was conspiring against the state according to this.
Yeah. Now, what else could we?
I had one, but I forgot because
I don't want to ask about the spy master. I know it's unrelated, but
I have a genius.
I really don't like that guy. So, like, will the spy? Oh, I guess it can't really answer the future.
No.
Yeah. How can we read him out?
Be very careful with your wording.
I had a question and I almost got it back, but then I lost it again.
I was asking about the picture. Man, there's so many possibilities.
I wanted to know about if they have been murdered, those of the Imperial.
Oh.
If we're
Like,
able
did
to...
anyone survive, or no? Did the old Empress murder the family of the old Emperor?
Yes.
So that.
So did the queen murder or conspire to murder the family
the old
of
royal family?
Arkland family.
The Arklands?
Yeah.
That's the question, Doc.
Yeah, I'm just having a look how you would get an answer for this one.
Man, boom for divine intervention.
This is why you like clerics in the party, because they're good at divination.
We're powerful enough now to like talk to gods.
Well, technically, in this case,
Imperial
archangels.
gold, right?
In this case, it's archangels. They're still pretty good.
Yeah.
An archangel is pretty nice.
Laura's not really sure about them. They were just smack him up the head and give him a disciplinary lesson. At least he's not Breath.
You'll get a... Only some of the family.
Okay, so she only took out some of the family.
So I guess we could ask if those people were bad people.
Yeah.
Bad in what way, though?
Well, if the Archangel thinks they're bad, then
The Archangel
they're
is
probably bad.
But I'm sure the Archangel frowns upon anybody that hurts anyone.
Not really. The Archangel is neutral, chaotic, and lawful good.
Yeah, but he's all
That's pretty
all for,
wide.
He's all for not harming anyone, but healing everyone. So he might frown upon anybody harming
Oh, that's
anyone.
true. Yeah.
So if he sees,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, then he frowns upon every one of us.
Yeah,
exactly,
well,
apart
except
from
Zoe.
Zoe.
Except for
for
me.
Zoe. Zoe's like
Yeah.
the favorite little godchild. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
know. I know.
there's a
Because, we need a godchild.
Okay, how about we ask if they conspired against the throne?
Yeah.
What were the targeted, aforementioned targeted family members, to use Laura's language, in paragraph A,
Subsection 3.2.
as paragraph C defined as being threatening the Empire or conspiring to threaten the Empire?
I like.
Of this book, of this library, of this...
I need 1 second. I need to quickly consider what the answer would be to this.
Imperial Lord's like,
I
look up
imagine,
your dumb definitions.
I imagine just all of you giving Zoe all these questions, and Zoe had to ask these questions to the god.
Just the all projected into her mind so you can say it afterwards.
Yeah, it's projected.
Doesn't speak much anymore. Beyond that.
Unclear is going to be what you're going to get out of that.
Alright, so it is
Right, answer.
unbind. Yeah. If they were good or bad for the Empire. Which, I mean, it's not a yes, which might tell us something already.
It's not no either, but then again, they are kind of
Some of them
bolts in a way, so...
backstep each other. Yeah.
All of them are probably going to be either...
But
They're either going to be like, yeah, throne, yeah,
but the
but I kind
queen,
of want more power.
who is apparently... Everyone thinks she's a good guy. She apparently is crafty enough to embezzle money and hide the fact of it from her husband, and also conspire to kill some people of the royal family.
I mean, she's a great schemer, it sounds like.
Yes, she's a great schemer.
But
For some reason, she decides that some people of the family needs to die.
It doesn't sound like it has been really a good evil thing here. It's a conflict of interest, right? To her, is she evil for when married into a foreign empire trying to grant her people freedom? No, not particularly.
Yeah.
Is she evil for taking money from the state that she might be not should have taken? I don't like. Laurel doesn't necessarily think so. I mean, she did it, but if she believed it was for a good purpose, is the Empress evil for trying to get rid of someone who does that to her state? Like if someone did that to my house or my business, I would be pretty mad.
Or even also someone who the Empress believes is actually actively
Killing your family.
Yeah,
That's pretty damning.
But it is not everything she perceived. It is not everything she saw. She concluded. She had.
Yeah, there are some wrong
Some,
conclusions.
something that she's concluded in the, 14 years.
Can I
has
choose
gone
how
awry.
commune looks like?
You can describe it in a degree to how you like to do it.
You hear a god-like voice coming out of Zoe's voice, while her eyes are lightning white,
Sure.
just shining
like a
white.
possession kind of thing.
There was...
Kind of like what's her name, Galadriel from Lord of the Rings.
Which
Oh.
goes
Just
for the
white.
ring.
Not an Empress, you will have a queen!
Yeah, but white instead of green. and looking like
and
the-
despair! Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, it's this time again.
We just get up and leave.
Can we...
Women go to a mad rants.
the papers that Raphael found in the statue in the gardens. What was in those papers again? Could you give me a quick recap?
And let's see let's see where I wrote that down.
It was the king who go to the statue where I have secret papers stashed away.
I'm trying to see which one of my folders I saved that in, because I have a few.
You don't have a kingy folder?
The folder named Kingy.
Not a folder specifically for Kingy's death, I'm afraid.
We should resurrect him into a squirrel or something.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnate him, yes.
Now you have a reason to find that.
Chance, you know.
Now you have a reason to
Troglodyte
find that
king
druid.
comes back.
I do have Breath of Life, but it's kind of
that's
late
not
'cause it doesn't have a.
That's not
hit.
reincarnation, though.
And druids aren't really a thing much in the Empire.
No.
Because Empire
Empire that loves to chop down trees to make
druids.
A city
make
druid.
shit.
A rat
true.
king.
The Rat King, that doesn't sound like everyone.
I can't actually find where that's saved to. It's not in this folder.
It was something about this
Yeah, it was something along these lines, wasn't
that
it?
proved that she had
It-
something to do with this, right?
It was a diary before the days before the
Yeah,
Empress
it was
came.
enough. It was a diary to do with the few days beforehand, basically mentioning how everyone had died, and she was quite sad about. She was basically for the first time. I do remember this much. For the first time, the king had ever seen her, she completely lost control of her emotions and just basically broke down the days revolving around the funeral.
I don't know how useful it's going to be, but we could ask if there were any other survivors beyond the ones we know about.
Oh, yeah, so
Not
to
to name anyone?
skirt around William, yeah, because we know of Kulrun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did,
And if Zoe is asking, yes, that would be good.
Did
But then-
anyone?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
No, I'm just considering how the
I
Empress
hope
might
it's not a
perceive
waste,
it.
but it's just like if there was like, yeah, someone else survived. We're
Well,
like,
it's
oh.
not really a waste because someone did take them out. Someone got them out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
yeah, I mean, some people survived, so
yeah. But then that could just be, an assassin got out before.
Should
he
we
burnt
say
alive.
then someone was there?
I guess is there more members of the Arkland family alive than we know of?
Hmm.
Because that would also cover if they died and been brought back.
But others that we do not know of, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that we do not
because
know of. Because we wanted to automatically exclude all we know of.
Yeah.
Because we're not just William, the heir, has hidden in your basement. Like,
The
no.
emperor is alive.
Well, Zoe's only gonna say yes or no.
Well, it's gonna say yes.
Yeah, you'll get a yes or no answer unless it can't be described in yes or no. Well.
Yeah.
So, is there?
Is there any members of the Imperial family left alive other than
That
the
we
ones you
do
know
not.
of?
That, yeah.
Yes.
So someone survived that we don't know of.
What does the Empress think about that friggin' bombshell?
Basically, she was just drinking wine before, like, chatting while, waiting for the community to be over and you to make your decision. Now she's looking at... She's now looking at Zoe. Basically, jaw dropped.
Like, oh, there's somebody I haven't killed yet.
Yes.
They all survived and have been looking all these years, judging.
I have been waiting.
That was question number 8, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 left.
Okay, so there is someone that we do not know of that is still alive from the Imperial family.
Kind of figured that because back then when that plane got all fucked up.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yes. Good
I didn't see why that had anything to do with the kid because he doesn't know how to use it.
There was also,
Yeah,
I believe,
but
something about at some point that an imperial family person, some imperial blood was in like a distant city to the north, but we never investigated that.
Really? What was that?
I don't remember. It was when we began to have to do with the imperial arms, because we could see the ones that were in the hands of like the imperial people glow more, like strong glow.
No, it was more we can see the ones closely, but the ones that are far away, they're just a big blur.
You're breaking up.
So,
You're breaking up.
oh, I'm sorry. Is it getting any better?
Not really.
No.
A little bit. To me,
It's getting more clear now.
Okay. I don't know what's up with my internet. But if there's more of them, obviously the glow's going to be bigger and brighter, because you're kind of seeing like a cluster of stars shining. So that Rifts hasn't had any sign that somebody has some other Imperial blood has a arm somewhere, because it doesn't actually glow brighter in the hands of the Empress.
I just thought there was something about that.
It's just Rift's kind of guessed that the 3 dots
there was-
in the
There was
city-
something mentioned, I believe, to do with I believe one of you found something out about line of succession, like who would be, who would you try and make inherit at that point? But...
Yes, I yeah.
Alright, so we have 2 questions left to basically...
Wrap this up.
I mean, I guess we could be very blunt about the whole thing and ask if the Empress is damned in the eyes of the gods.
Yeah,
But-
but which god?
I mean,
because
that's not really a
Asmodeus
moral
might just be
question.
like, yeah.
Why would we interest ourselves in that particular question?
I don't know, it's more like a Zoe kind of thing.
But I mean,
It'd be a rather interesting question for the Empress to hear the answer of, don't you think?
because I mean,
mostly for her as well.
yeah, but surely there's a god somewhere that says, yeah, actually, I quite like what she's
Well,
doing.
the one we are asking will answer as it fits its wishes.
You mean the pacifist archangel asking if the warrior empress
The warrior
is a bad
empress
person?
is a bad person.
No,
yeah.
it's not if she's a bad person, if she's condemned, right?
Damn.
Condemned in their eyes? Hell yeah. Any of us
Well,
would be condemned.
It depends.
But I
if
don't think they condemn that easily. They believe in, like,
redemption, I guess.
redemption, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure
The
they
thing
wouldn't-
is, okay, listen, the god Zoe believes in is very vague. There isn't much about it. Most of it is probably gonna be something I'm gonna make up. And the portfolio is battlefield, healing, caregiving, and sanctuaries.
It is also protecting.
Okay, so
Domains, good, healing, protection, repose.
all right, but then does this really change our opinion on her?
I don't know.
If this archangel says, yeah, she's not condemned in my eyes, she could be redeemed. That doesn't really mean anything. Especially not to Riff. I mean, archangel
The
saying,
alignment
yeah,
is
she could be
lawful good,
redeemed.
lawful lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, and neutral.
She's in steps to all of them.
So what would you suggest?
Personally, I don't see that as being a benefit. I just see that as an extra question being answered. I don't see that as being a stepping stone to anything.
I think I would want, for example, the last question to be: is the Empress fit to be the Empress?
Oh, that's dangerous.
That's
though.
dangerous.
What if it says yes?
What if? Yeah.
I
if
wanted to say yeah. We want to replace her, right?
Yeah,
If it says
whatever
yeah,
it whatever it answers, it's a dangerous question, I think.
Yeah, if it says no, then for all she might just go, well, you can't know that anymore. Box, bam.
And what means more specifically means being fit to be
You
Empress.
know what would be funny is like
Fuck it.
is the box that the Empress has with Jack in the Box? Yes.
Just the clown nose
Like
thing comes out.
scowls.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it's done. You will
Yeah,
all
like-
die on this is
Pop
determined in
goes the
10
weasel.
minutes. No.
No, okay, let's take it seriously.
Oh yeah. How do we? I mean, what do we want to do? Let's think about this, okay? I mean, our characters might have talked about this beforehand.
Yeah, we certainly.
I
know-
know I've talked to Raphael and Ballard at least.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know what you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you guys can talk in secret, because Laurel can just secretly tell.
Yeah, I can be
tell
like,
you all of you.
he's
just
like
go
the guy's like, tell Brithlin that, like, not your telephone. Shut up.
All
Always
right,
talking.
so okay, so let's see if we can recap to get a grip on this. So the Empress,
How about we ask if that Arcan that we do not know of is in Arcadia? I don't remember if it's called Arcadia.
Or the continent?
What?
Or
Where the rebellion
Mercia, or in
the city?
in the city?
is
the
the
one we don't know of.
is the unknown Imperial in the city?
Ask if they know who they are.
That's not a yes or no question.
It is. No.
Oh, do we know?
No, does the person who's in Auckland know that they are in Auckland?
Does the unknown
Does the
the-
unknown to us, Auckland,
No.
that they are
in Auckland?
Aucklands?
Yeah. Do they know that they are
You're-
Imperial of
I
Auckland?
think part of this here is trying to test if it's checking William or not.
No, it's
No.
not about that, because we don't think it is, because we know of him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know. William.
It's
Yeah.
that.
We want to know if that
It's-
person knows, or is it just
like-
some lost person somewhere?
Is
Yeah.
it like her brother being like, I'm in hiding. I will get my revenge someday for what she did to my wife.
Do they
Beautiful.
know?
Actually, just talk to him. And
Yeah, he's kind of dead. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they know that?
Wait, can we talk to all the ones that are dead?
no.
Not all of them, because of the witch blocked many of the graves. Remember?
What if one of them isn't dead and the grave is empty?
What if do we need to go and dig up the old graves, all of them?
We can't do that.
There might be something in there that's valuable.
That's defilement. We can't do that.
Riff has gone against things that people say can't be done.
Riff is
No,
halfway
we
out
wanna
the
bet.
door.
Stop
Sit
here.
here and suddenly written like, I have found this skull of the first emperor. We're like, you.
Just plop it down on the table.
Okay, are we gonna ask that question?
Uh,
If it's a person that actually knows he or she is Nagla, or if it's some lost person somewhere.
Does the unknown to us Arkland know that he or she is an Arkland?
No, do they know their identity as an Auckland?
Yes.
Yes.
are they aware of their Imperial heritage?
Yeah.
Like a 50th generation Auckland.
Is it a bastard?
They send a-
No, that's not my question. That's just, I want to clear the...
So do they know that they are in Auckland? The answer is yes.
Okay.
All right, so they know that they're.
You have one question remaining.
What does the Empress think about that?
She's basically stopped all conversation with you at this point. It's now just
One of
like
them is alive and knows that who they are and
It's
has
the
been
per-
hiding all this time.
Why
Well, we don't
on
know if
earth?
he's hiding.
Why on
But-
earth has this person not stepped forward?
That makes it worse because she might be thinking, "Oh my God, William's alive," but then in ourselves we know, "Holy fuck, there's like a second one.
It's like another dude
There's another
somewhere.
dude."
We could, like, I know this is unrelated, right? But just to clear the mind, of how much of an issue this is. If that person would have malicious intent towards the Empire or the people in this room.
Because if there is a full-blood Imperial Arkland still out there,
Working to seize the throne in some way.
they can
We've
use
got
the
a problem.
arms.
Yeah.
They can use the guards.
They can use the Sapphire Guards.
We have a problem.
That would be pretty nuts revelation right here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's the last question, but that would clear my mind if it was a no.
I kind of want to know if he was the one who destroyed the plane that day. Someone destroyed the plane, remember?
No, I don't think.
Because if that is it, he can't go in there.
No, it wasn't that it was destroyed. It was that it was unstable. I think
it was
that's
unstable.
Yeah,
Stuff, yeah.
yeah. They didn't. I don't. From
But we can ask, does he have intent of taking over the throne?
I mean, there's also Rayla and
Vela?
the two dogs.
Baylor,
They serve an Arkland.
Ooh,
They
we
have
can
not
ask
yet,
if they serve him.
They have
Because
not
the
yet
Empress
met.
doesn't know who where they're from.
The point is, you guys aren't supposed to know that either, so.
No, let's not ask that here.
She's like, wait, what?
I really want to know, like,
Not
the
Vela and
thing
Vela. This is a...
about how much of a big deal this is. I think
Yeah.
determined about, like, is this a big deal? The point is, are they just like some hermit living somewhere, or do they know? Like, do they have malicious intent towards anyone in this room?
Yeah.
Or do they wish, like, yeah, I guess, like, in the way that they want to hurt or take over?
Are they conspiring against the Empire, basically?
In the way that we see ourselves as being not doing that.
Conspiring against us.
Are they currently conspiring against you or the Empire? No.
Good.
Okay. All right.
You are out of questions.
Oh, so he stops glowing and
Was relieved.
looks up.
Yeah, the Empress is basically, she's gone fully silent at this point. Like, she's even stopped drinking at this point. She's like,
Is it like a smoldering, like a? I'm considering killing everybody right now.
no, it's more basically, you could imagine, in her head, she's basically running through like thousands of like, wait, what? Like, what basically contingency? Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So he will look
I
around.
think she's kind of cute. She can never think as fast as he can. Just the right answer in time.
So he will look around and, well, my first commune, that was pretty fun.
Everybody's just
That
shocked.
was,
Yes.
That was more useful than I could ever have imagined any of us being.
Riff just looks at her goblet and just carries on drinking. Like, oh god, everything's gone to shit.
It's an accelerated pace.
Yeah, it's
So
just
he
accelerating
will,
as things go
remove
by.
the incense and holy water and... No, I like
God.
Bollard. Bollard, I'm...
It's the silent sort of caring type.
Yeah.
Strong silent.
So, what are we
Don't
gonna
worry.
do?
No, if I'll put my arm around you, protect you from the scary Empress.
It's okay, Bollard.
Yeah.
Is Zoe consulting Bollard, or is it Bollard consulting Zoe?
It's
No, I
Bollard
can't
going. It's Zoe going. Bollard, hold me.
What does Bollard look like while like she's doing the angel talking out of her face? Like I am
He's
yeah,
just
I am
like
a god
looking.
directly speaking to you right now.
Yeah, that
He's
is kind of interesting.
He's just like looking at her, like, I'm just going, what the fuck is this? This is...
Kind of like you find
Luckily,
a living octopi on your plate, pushing it slowly
Yeah.
away from you.
it's
He's kind of like, what
yeah.
the fuck? Oh god.
luckily the god
I
didn't
should-
say,
I
"Oh,
should-
aberrants in this room, purge the filth." And then
Yeah.
When
pointing
that
at-
happened, Zoe just teleport to the middle of the table and been flying there and...
Rising up, like pointing at us. One of
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I
like
heard in my
arms
mind.
outstretched to her
Spoke to
side
me,
as
the
she's
witch
being
of
crucified.
force.
You know,
Mm.
maybe stigmata from her hands or something.
I imagine like the
don't wanna be-
Galadriel when we enter the forest, like like it speaks in our mind, judging us for
Yeah.
our thoughts.
Yeah, that too.
So,
Judge.
so to take it from the top, the Empress acts on the belief that the Queen is taking out Imperial family members. She is
I think we could
mostly
say
correct.
The Queen is stealing money and fighting against the Empire, and is killing family. We know that. We asked about that.
Yeah.
She's mostly correct about the assumptions of how she has thought about things.
Can I get a new whiteboard, please?
How about we do?
I did ask if you wanted to clear these ones.
No. They're
I'm running out of
I
room for
kind
like...
of want them at the end of the campaign.
they're from our quiet.
true.
Why not take a screenshot of them?
One sec.
So convoluted.
No, they've got to stay
Take
on
a
the server.
screenshot and delete
I'm
them.
afraid you're going to have to go upwards for your next whiteboard. I can't make any more to the right, so...
Sure. There's like too many.
I've got things hidden around which for later.
Alright,
Alright.
so this is in writing here.
So I guess do we make like contingencies? Like what happened? Because then we can have it on there.
What was the name of the queen? I forgot.
It's on the family tree.
The queen.